Right, buddy, this is the preview. Manchester United face Brighton at home. Is another big game. We'll be talking about the team news, the tactics, what to expect from Manchester United, and much, much more. Obviously, United got a great win against Southampton, but it wasn't the most convincing performance. We are expected to see rotation. I think it's another must-win game. Brighton are a fantastic team. They've got some very, very good players, and United have to play so much better than what we did against Brighton. Listen, there has to be rotation. That performance against Southampton was nowhere near good enough. There's certain players that have to start. It's an important game. Brighton, with their current manager, they've been fantastic. A great run of form at the current moment. You look at their last games, the last two away games, 4-0 to Norwich in the Cup and 2-0 against Ipswich. Just the other day, they've got draws to Arsenal. They've beaten Man City, draws to Villa. They haven't actually lost in their last 7 games. To Crystal Palace. They are a very good side and they do have some very good players. They've won at United quite a bit, and I think they are going to look to exploit Manchester United's issues at the moment. If we play how we did against Southampton, we will struggle and we will probably lose the game. So it's down to us to be on our A game. As I said, it's a must-win game. Brighton, I think, 7th in the table. They are, 9th in the table, 5 points behind United. If we win this game, we go 2 points behind them. This is a must-game win. Hurtela's a very good manager. I do like him. He's played a very, very good system. High pressing, high energy. They've got some very good players, powerful players. And I think it's an opportunity for some players. But, yeah, listen, they play a 4-1-4-1. I think they've got some decent players. Belieber's absolutely fantastic. We know Matoma and Adingra down the wing can give United problems. João Pedro through the middle. Welbeck when he plays, for them, it's fantastic. Defensively sharp as well, so we must be careful for them. But listen, United must play so much better. We do the simple things correctly. I think we did get overrun in midfield, and that was a big issue. So I do expect there to be rotation again. But let's get straight into it. Listen, in goal, in terms of team, would be Andre Onana. Onana will start in goal. He had a decent game against Southampton, 2 great saves. I think he just needs to be way more quicker at releasing the ball, and that's a pet peeve I have with Onana. He must get rid of the ball quickly. It is very annoying. He sometimes does take a long time to release it. So I think Onana just must be quicker, but he obviously starts. Now, the 3 defenders, I think this is pretty straightforward. I'm going to go with Yoro. Yoro struggled. Yoro's not going to start this game. I think it's going to be De Ligt right centre-back. Maguire's going to come in the centre, and I think Hugo Martinez. Listen, Yoro struggled, and again, for rotation, he wouldn't have started this game anyway. I think you need Maguire's quality in there. He's had some very good games. De Ligt in that right should be fine with Matoma. And I think that's what I would do. Yoro, as I said, not for me. De Ligt had a very good game, so I'd keep him in. And obviously Martinez left centre-back now. I think Delot will come back into the team. I think Mazraoui goes out to the right. I think Delot comes back into the left. And I think Mazraoui did struggle at left wing back. And I'd much rather genuinely have Delot out there. Mazraoui we were getting pinned back quite a lot. And yeah, we just couldn't get forward. So the wing backs for me, Delot and Mazraoui. Now in midfield, listen, Amarim's talked about how Ugarte needs to get used to playing every 3 days, and that kind of says that I think Ugarte will start this game. He came off in the 54th minute, so it wasn't the best performance by him, let's be honest. But in a game like this, he's coming up against Belieber, O'Reilly, and I don't know who else plays in their midfield, but 2 very good players there. He did get bypassed by the Southampton midfield, so you want to see a bit more from Ugarte there, and I think he can offer that. So Ugarte will be the 6. Mainoo come off in the 46th minute as well, so I think those 2 will start. As I said, regardless of how shaky they've been, I do think they are our 2 best midfielders. It's not a game for Eriksen. It's not a game for Casemiro. He wasn't even on the bench in the last game. And I think, listen, Collier, I'd probably bring him on. I don't think he's quite ready to start a game yet, and I don't think he will start. I want to see him in maybe the next couple of weeks start a game, but right now he's slowly starting to embed into the team, so I'd go Ugarte, Mainoo again. Now 2 inside forwards, Bruno on the left, Ahmad on the right. Listen, I don't think Garnacho had the worst games, and you can say he doesn't deserve to be dropped, but I think I want Delot back into the team. I think Mazraoui as well on the side. I want Ahmad further forward. I mean, you got a hat-trick from right wing back. I want him in that inside channel. You could see him start a wing back, but I want him there. He's just our biggest threat at the moment, him and Bruno. So, and listen, you can have Garnacho come off the bench and really have an impact in that game there. But I think Ahmad, Bruno in those two inside forwards have a very good relationship. You want to see Ahmad further forward where he can create chances, and his energy and his press is absolutely key. Now up front is the obvious one. It has to be Zirkzee. Amorim must do this. He cannot start Rasmus Højlund in this game. Højlund has struggled, and I don't think he deserves to start. I think his performances have been so lackluster. He's just not offering enough. With Zirkzee, he was holding up the play. Lincoln, nice one too. I think he got an assist. Well, he should have got the assist anyway for that Ahmad goal. Like, his just overall play at the moment is better. And there's still, Zirkzee's not been good enough. I'm not saying like he should be starting the next 5 games, but certainly for the next couple of games, you have to go from game to game. And I think based on this game, Zirkzee deserves to start. Højlund has struggled, and I think bringing Zirkzee in there will massively help us. The hold up play, the quality, and I think Zirkzee in this game should be starting this game. But yeah, that's my team. There's been a few changes. Yoro comes out for Maguire. Delo comes in for Garnacho. And Zirkzee comes in for Højlund, and that would be the team. Ultimately, I think that's going to need a big performance. In terms of Brighton, listen, they've had some very, very good results. In terms of form, they're 9th in the league in the table. They haven't lost in their last 5 games. If we look at their away form, they're 7th in the league. And if you look at United's home form, United are 11th in the league. So I expect a very tough game. And again, you look at Brighton's team, they play very high possession football. As I said, 9th in the league. They've scored quite a few goals. I mean, set pieces is going to be a worry again. João Pedro, Matoma, Baleba, they've been their best players at the minute. And yeah, listen, they have a lot of possession. 52% average possession, where if you look at Manchester United's average possession per game, it's probably going to be quite low down. So it is very disappointing. I think United will win this game. It's another opportunity to get points. Bruno, Ahmad have been United's 2 best players. United have 53.9 actually, so we're not too far off. But yeah, let me know. Score predictions, I'm going to go 1-0. Thanks for watching. Peace.